Hello everyone, this is Goodall. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle Series, Season 3. We are logging in here into the Serene Deluge on the screen right now. I actually have the Serene Deluge stats. I thought I would just go ahead and get this part of the intro out of the way, since I'm just sitting here waiting otherwise. But yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today, so I will see you in a minute once we finish loading in. Alright, and we are loaded in here. This is your last chance to look at the numbers. They are going away in 3, 2, 1. Alright, and here we go. We are doing Serene Deluge again today. I'm not going to say no to like a hidden archway that spawned in front of my face, but yeah, let's go ahead and get going over there. Let's take a quick peek over here if there's any loose puzzles here that I can pick up. Looks like there's a one of these guys. I hear a hidden cube over there. Let's see about getting this Shy Aura on our way up to Serene Deluge. Just gonna teleport on top of it. Kinda rude, but don't mind if I do. Where are we going with this guy? This guy looks like we're going up towards Serene Deluge, so we're gonna take it with us. Looks like we're kinda around here-ish. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Need to back up a little. Here we go. Curious if this is Serene Deluge or... Oh, that was actually a Serene Deluge puzzle. Okay, I thought that for sure was going to be a Shady Wildwood, but okay. And then also there's this hidden archway right here. I was like standing right next to it and didn't even notice until I looked at it for like 3 seconds. But yeah, there we go. Okay, we are looking for this matchbox. Take a look around, see where it might be. We can come back to it in a second. I do see some other things here to do. It might be on top of the building, so we can go up there in one moment. Here we go. These pieces are locked together, so we're going to need to rotate these pieces around this way. Then just squeak that block through there. Let's go look on top of this building. I have a good feeling that's where... the matchbox is going to be, and looks like that feeling was wrong. Oh well, it happens. Alright, we have a little grid here. We cannot do this. Let's see, this 5 has to go at least here by 1. 4 has to go there. These are going to be touching A, so those can't touch. So that's going to finish A. This finishes the 4 here, and the B is now separated. And that's all done. Nice. Let's see if we can find that red matchbox. Here it is. Alright, and then we have another grid here. We have no dominoes, so we can start with this. No light squares. So no light squares. We're gonna have this and this. Okay, good stuff. It's just like a path of puzzles over here. Kind of nice. Let's see here. 1, 2... Let's see how wide this is first. This is 7 across, right? Yeah, so 8, 9, 10 for this 10, and then it would be the same in this direction. 7, 8, 9 for that one. 8 for this. These cannot touch. So now the 10 is just finished, and the 7 is finished, and the 2 is finished. And there's dark dominoes only, so go ahead and get a bunch of those marked down. We don't have, like, connect all light cells or anything, so we do need at least that there. Okay, this is done. Whoops, that is not done. Now it's done. Okay. Alright, no dark dominoes again. Trying to slip me up by changing the rules every puzzle. Very sneaky game. We need to connect all light cells. Alright, mission accomplished. Let's see, this is kind of Autumn Falls area, so let's pivot back this way. Dark regions have area 3. Okay. So, we're going to be doing that there. These can't connect. This one has to go like this. Okay, that was, sure, a lot of progress. This has to go here, this has to go... Can't have an offshoot of this. That finishes actually both of these, so all done, nice. Okay, anything else here? I'm just kind of like walking along the edge of the Serene Deluge. I feel like we don't often go over here. We're kind of like in the middle and constantly being overwhelmed by way too many things. There's also that puzzle radar. I just remembered that I left it behind back there, so it is a thing that exists. Maybe I'll like just do a lap around the outside and then we will grab that. But we're a little bit too outside here. Let's pivot back towards the middle a little. Alright, all numbers are off by 1. And connect all dark cells. Interesting here. Oh, and connect all dark and all light cells. Alright, well... how do I want to start this? If there's any light up here, this whole thing is going to be a dark border. But actually, if there's a light over here, this whole thing becomes dark. So there cannot be any lights out of here. So there actually has to be a light up there. So now we know this is true, and we know that's true. Now 1 has to be 2, so that's going to be light. 4 is either 3 or 5. We do need to connect all light cells, though, so let me focus on that rule first. Okay, I didn't even really use the viewpoints that much. I would just kind of use the connect all light cells. Alright, this is like up there on that bridge, I think. Let's go up there really quick to confirm. Oh yeah, there it is. That matchbox we were looking at. Just gonna walk up here. Grabbed it. Good. Connect all light cells. Alright, light cells have to go through here. No light cells in there. This cannot be dark, so this is gonna come out. We don't need to connect all dark cells, so this... Whoops, wrong color. This tile here is not a concern. Alright. Nothing else really over here. I don't see anything over there. Let's keep going. I want to kind of be homing along the edge of the map towards the floor here, though, so... Did I hear a matchbox here? Or not a matchbox, hidden cube? I did. Hidden cube probably was like, phew, he didn't see me, and too bad, I did. So, too bad for you, hidden cube. And we got a hidden ring. Run through the corner of the crystal maze for pretty much no reason at all. Oh, we do have this Wanderer's Quest. Totally forgot to even take a look at my available quests to see if there's anything I should move or turn in or anything. Alright, let's get... No, we started like that, so... We're gonna need to get this out of here. How do we accomplish that? I guess like that. Okay, well that wasn't that hard. It even the puzzle's mocking us. It threw the skull emoji at us. How dare it. Okay. Let's try to get that, what's it called? Shy Aura here while we're doing this glide ring. Alright, well, I don't actually know where I need to go for this glide ring. I see a few rings just kind of hanging out here in the air, so let me grab those, I guess. Actually not really a fan of, like, the glide rings that are, like, non-linear. There we go, we got them all. Let's go up and then teleport back down here. Oh! He saw me coming. I hear a hidden cube over here. I'll take that. Let's show this Shiora who's boss. Got him. So... we don't need that maze. There's not really a floor to continue around down there, so we're just gonna hop up here. Kind of running into a lot of puzzles, though. This is good stuff. Good news for us. Okay, we have multiple sightseers here. Let's see where this one is. So we're looking at an incomplete Sentinel Stone. Here we go. This is probably the spot we need to be at. Back it up. Line up this grid. Alright. And then let's get the other sites here. I love when they're easy. I have a feeling this is up there. So let's go look up here. Yep, right here. Good. Before I grab that sightseer, let me see if there's anything else up here for us to do. There's a rolling block here, but it's done, so we're good there. Alright, let's grab the sightseer next. Alright, we have our teleport beacon visible here. I think, yeah, it looks like we're going to be standing around here-ish for this. Alright. Good progress on that. Let's head back down here and continue our path this way. We're in the main plaza right now, yeah, with the pearl over there. I'm just gonna continue hugging the kind of right wall here and going along the ground level area of this zone. Alright, all light regions have area 5. Okay, so none of these can be light then. And all dark cells need to be a straight line. So don't connect those. Do not connect these. These can't connect. And these can't connect. Uh-oh. What did I mess up here? Oh, I can still have squares. So I misread that rule. That was not the rule I thought it was. It was that was just rectangles only rule. I thought it was straight lines only rule. So I was a little confused when I needed to use a not rectangle. Or it was a rectangle, not straight line, I mean. Alright, this is gonna be up here. I thought I saw something glimmer on the cliff here, or maybe not. This is gonna be up here, like, on one of these launch pads. I think it's gonna be this one right here. Yeah, there's also this solved, what's it called? Solved Shiora right next to it in this picture. Where's the sitting cube? There it is. Alright, but the solved Shiora is not really like... It's to like the right of the launch pad. We're also like, where we are doesn't really look correct at all. Oh, here we go. Here's a very similar looking place, except the Shiora is on the correct side. Who'd have thunk it? There was similar looking places in this game. I would have never imagined. Okay. Let's go back down where we kind of walked into here. We can do the puzzles that are up here on the cliff. I don't mind. Nothing up here. Do see another one of these guys, so let's go ahead and take care of it. This rolling block we need to do? Nope, it's done. Alright, we were up here, we got the hidden cube. Let's drop back down to the floor. Okay, so we came from that way. Let's explore this way. Here's a wandering echo. Okay. And that's probably going to be the whole circuit, yep. Nothing in here. There is a cube right here, a logic grid, rather. Connect all dark cells. I have a big old number in the middle there to start with. Let's see here. This 4 is only going to be able to go to one of these two ways, so we're going to do that for the 4. 5 is going to have to go across in that manner. This 3 is just straight up done. This is interesting. I feel... Oh, there's the 4 over here. I'm like, I feel like this is just an ambiguous solution here, but then I wasn't paying attention to the 4 over here. Whoops, wrong color. Alright. Nothing else in that direction. This is like a nice circuit we've been doing. We've just been finding puzzles that we need to do pretty consistently, like not running around doing nothing for very often. Just a pretty consistent stream of puzzles. Of course, the more often you use such a route, the less consistent it's going to become. Whoop. Okay, let's check over this way. We have a 5 pipper. Let's see, connect all dark and all light. Okay, well... This is interesting. Also, we can't make any squares. Okay. So, these need to be alternating. So this needs to be like light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, or dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. But let me think here. If this is dark, light, dark, then this would need to be dark, dark, light, light, dark. I don't see any immediate problems with that. What about the other way around? I don't really see any problems with that either. Oh, no, this makes a problem. Okay, so the other way around is correct. So, like this. Dark, light. Dark, dark. Dark, dark, dark. Now the light has to come out of there. That's the only way to connect that, so do it. And then we have to connect to this shape somehow over here. A very interesting kind of symmetrical puzzle. Nothing over in that way. Don't see anything over here. What was that? Oh, it's just like a sky drop that looked faded out for some reason. Probably standing too far away from it. I mean, you know, the game can't show you all the sky drops in the world at the same time. It'd probably just fry your computer. It kind of fries your computer when it's not doing that, so... there's one thing we can be thankful for. Alright, nothing over here. Well, we've been pretty productive here, even though I haven't even used a single puzzle radar yet, but it is time. We do know where one is, so let's go ahead and head back towards that direction now. We'll do whatever else is on the way there. Oh, this is weird. I've never stood inside of one of these, apparently. Alright, so we need to pancake here. Which means pancake here. Pancake here would work. Pancake here. Oh, this is going to be kind of rough. Okay. We might be here for a little while. This looks pretty difficult. Nope, never mind. Okay, so we got here. Now we need to get down here. I need to remember what we did. We went here. Now we need to go up here and then do that. Okay. Nice. So thinking backwards from the endpoint actually does kind of work. Okay, let's use our puzzle radar. We're going to kind of trace the same route we already did, but we're going to be looking for stuff that we missed. For example, this hidden ring and, what's the other one called? Hidden cube. I knew that. We didn't really go up there, so I think there's a lot of stuff we're just going to be able to, like, see if we walk up there. So let me not worry about that. I kind of want to make sure the area we went before is nice and clean. Though, I mean, does that really matter now that I'm thinking about it? Maybe we should be prioritizing, like, going for actual puzzles. There's definitely things here, but... And there's a lot of things, too. I don't think we're anywhere close to being able to, like, full clear the Serene Deluge in a single sitting yet. We did full clear it the other day, but that's kind of because that was a... kind of a back-to-back day. I had been in the Serene Deluge that same day earlier, and so it wasn't like all of the regular puzzles that could spawn were up. We did see another radar, though. Definitely going to want to take advantage of that. Oh, this is kind of a cool wandering echo, just chilling under the water here. Oh, that's very neat. Probably going to end like over here, but still very cool wandering echo. I was like, where'd you go? Don't you dare disappear on me. Alright, and I marked a glide ring over here. Let's do that. Oh gosh. I just like started gliding in the general direction of where I saw rings, and then I saw it's like in a weird shape. I'm like, oh, uh-oh. But it's okay. We can just take multiple passes from it. Alright. Easy platinum glide ring. Let's head over here. We did see there were a bunch of puzzles just like pretty easy to see. That we should be pretty easily able to spot, that is. Just kind of chilling over here, so... Let's take care of those. I don't think there's any morphic fractals in this zone, so we might be kind of just SOL on trying to finish that daily quest. Okay, I saw a hidden pentad up here somewhere. There's a matchbox. I did see a matchbox up here too, but I didn't see where both of them were. I just saw like one of them, so... Shy Aura up there in the tree. Wandering Echo. Oh man, so many things. Here, let's mark them so we don't forget them. So... Aura. Matchbox we need to find its buddy. Let's do this Wandering Echo. Oh, and I just saw a matchbox over there. Okay, we're just gonna have to restart this Wandering Echo. I got too distracted. Okay. Climb up, climb up. Oh, come on. Alright, well, we're now going to I was gonna say we're now just gonna put a teleport up here and jump up here with that, but the ground here is not flat enough to put one. There we go, jeez. Now we're gonna, like, not only catch up to the echo here, we're gonna, like, beat it up here. Beat it up the mountain. So is this the matchbox we're looking for here? It's kind of the Caret V matchbox. What is this one here? Caret V? Alright, this is it. There we go. I barely saw it through the tree. That's funny. Alright, where was that hidden pentad? And we got another puzzle radar here. Now that it's coming close to the end of the episode, it's like, alright, get all the puzzle radars going. Alright, we want to be, let's see, tall here, but we can't get to tall here, so let's find a different way to get tall here. Tall here works. Let's try tall here first. No, we're not in the right grid alignment for that tile. Let's go up here, maybe? Okay. No, still not in the correct grid alignment. This is almost the correct grid alignment. Where else could we go from here? Tall here, flat here. Roll flat here, I guess, would also work. Yep, okay, so we are flat here. Now we can go this way. And like that. Alright, great. I'm getting better at those. They're not taking like the whole episode anymore. Alright, let's go hidden pentad. Actually, you know what? We have a puzzle radar nearby. Let's take advantage of it. For the hidden pentad. It does help us complete the hidden pentad more quickly. We got a 1-star puzzle grid. That's kind of fun. We don't get those very often anymore. But look at this. This is like very hidden. This one's also quite hidden over here. I would have been going crazy trying to do this hidden pentad without this. We got this one, right? Yep. One slight disadvantage is that they do not actually mark the ones you finished when you use a puzzle radar on these. Alright, another puzzle radar down. Let's mark this guy. Let's see, a sightseer, a banger over there. I am out of markers. Let's stop placing markers. Alright, you know, there's just like so many things over here. I want to... And we're kind of running low on time here. I'm probably not going to go too much over my time right now. So I'm going to say, let's do this hidden ring here. Let's do this basic dial here. Oh gosh. Red we can do last. Cyan we kind of got a handle now. Okay, so yellow... Green needs to be on a different parity. So we can do this, then we can fix that, and now we can fix red. Okay, nice. 30 seconds. It's not the maximum par time, but it is still a bonus time. What did I put up here? Shaiora. Do you think if I, like, jumped directly into it, it would disappear before I could pick it up? Oh, yeah, it disappeared so fast. Okay. Well, this is kind of a hard Shaiora to get to, so I'm gonna guess it is a red Shaiora. Let's fly in backwards to secure it. Whoops. It disappeared. Do we have to walk up this tree? Is this a blue Shaiora? This seems like a really tough blue Shaiora, to be honest. Can we put a waymark up here? Or a teleport beacon? No, you need, like, pretty flat ground to do a teleport beacon, and if you're on, like, a tree branch, it's not gonna let you do it. Okay, let's figure out how we can get up there. So it's definitely a green... Yeah, see, it's staying when I crouch. How do we get up there, though? This tree seems like way too crooked to climb. Oh, okay, no, I was able to start climbing it from close enough. I can't really get past this branch, though. Let's maybe just squeak... Oh, no! I think we gotta squeak next to the branch. And then kind of jump for it, maybe? There we go. Yep, that did it. That was a really unusually difficult Shire. I'll say that much. Free armillary ring, I will take. Alright. Unless this is like right here, I don't really want to do another. I feel like this could be right here, though. Guess I don't really want to do another sightseer that's convoluted, but yeah, it's right here. We're good. Let's go clean up these markers, and then that's where we're gonna call it for today's episode. I know we even have a puzzle radar over there. Maybe I'll go use it off camera just to get some productivity out of it, but I don't want to spend too much longer over here. We are running in overtime as is, so... Connect all light and dark, and before anyone is like, oh, I was gonna miss the thing, there we go, I got the thing. So 5, 3, 5, 4, and 2. Connect all light and dark. Okay, how are we gonna start this? We have a dark border. I think if we do a... If we do like a light here, we would have to do that. And that is okay, but that is not okay there. So this is going to be dark here. It's a starting point, I guess. Jeez, where do we need to start this, though? So we do light here, we need to do dark light, dark, dark. If we do light the other way, we need to do dark, dark, light. So this needs to go this way. Alright, already making good progress here. Whoops. This can't connect, so that's gonna go there. Do that, and dark. Alright, nice. I'm not sure if that was really like the intended way to start that puzzle, but it's what I found to work, so. Alright, and these are on a different parity, so we need to basically spam this button to get them to work, but that's not going to work, so I guess we need to solve green and then spam this button until we're done. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see where the sightseer wants us to look. If it's an annoying one, I'll probably just leave it. Nope, looks pretty easy, actually. In fact, it's like 3 steps away from where I picked it up. What? Yeah, like, look, here it is. And here's where you stand for it. A little bit further back, but yeah, very, very close to it. That's funny. Good stuff. I love to see those. Alright, here we have a big old blotch on our puzzle. That's funny. Let's move this up and out of the way first. Now we can move that. Alright, good stuff. And what did I mark over here? Another dial. Oh man, why did I leave such a puzzle I do not like as the last puzzle of the episode? Oh well. Okay, so yellow's our last solve here. Alright. Let's see, we need to get those into alignment. Now let's do this. Okay, perfect. Pretty good solve. Alright. I'm feeling a little generous, so I will go and use that last puzzle radar I saw. I'm just gonna do it for quick puzzles though, so we're not gonna do anything unless we see something like really interesting that we want to do with it. So there it is, over there. Luckily I remembered where it is because I cleared the waymark earlier on accident when I was using the other puzzle radar. Marked a bit too many things. Go ahead and do this glide ring first. Oh, this glide ring is like a roller coaster. Look at it go. Alright, and another platinum glide ring for us. I meant to return to the start point, but I hit X on out of habit, and we lost the way to teleport back, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, see, there's a lot of stuff around here. Definitely want to pick some of it up, and then that's just where we're going to call it. We're going to get all these hidden rings, and anything else that we can just grab quickly. I will come back for this glide ring, because glide rings are pretty important. So let's leave a waymark here. I know, I saw it. You don't have to tell me in the comments, I saw it over there. Am I gonna do it? Let me think about it, okay? Let me think about it. Alright, get up here for this. Where's the hidden cube that was here? Oh, there was not a hidden cube here. I thought there was a hidden cube in that corner as well, but I was just seeing things. Alright, we are gonna expire here, our buff, so let's pick this up. Let's go up and get this. I saw this glide ring and I saw the matchbox up there. Let's go and grab those, and then we'll pick up the other glide ring, the other puzzle radar, and this time that's what we're gonna call it for reals. Alright, let's work to our glide ring. Let's do this glide ring real quick. Oh, you know what? I actually recognize this glide ring. I have attempted to do this glide ring as platinum in the past because this is very familiar. This must have been one of the ones that was reset when I reset all non-platinum glide rings. But you know what? I'm a better glide ringer now, I guess. I don't know. And we did it on the second try, so hooray for us. Alright, here we go. This is it. This is the final radar down. There's a 1-star puzzle over there. That's okay, you know, we can leave that for another day. You know, we don't have to have all of the excitement in today's episode. Let's go here. Oh man, I'm not gonna come back for this puzzle radar, I'm just gonna take it now. Maybe I should have done it after the Sentinel Stone, but I definitely should have done it after the Sentinel Stone. That's okay. Me who, like, wants to end the episode, I'm not gonna use the puzzle radar efficiently at all. Nope. And then me annoyed that I didn't use the puzzle radar efficiently. Alright. Yeah, this was along the route we went in the start, like the perimeter route we took, and we did miss quite a few things over here. Let's see if we can grab this leitmotif up here. It's 150 meters away, so it's probably going to be up here somewhere. Oh. I'm out of super jump. That's a bummerino, dude. Yep, still out of super jump. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to run up there normally. Let's see. Why am I doing this puzzle, you ask? Because it was here. And I have 4 impulse control. Alright, what are we doing here? What have I accomplished by doing that? Like, this doesn't seem to help us at all. Let's try to move the pieces the other direction. Can we get, like, this piece up there in the top right corner? There we go. Now we have more room to work with this piece over here. Alright, and we're kind of gridlocked, though. You know what? This is a puzzle for a different day. We're going to continue towards our original goal and call it there. We are looking for a leitmotif up here. I'll do this. It looks easy enough. I've definitely been tricked before, though. It was easy. Okay, so the leitmotif should be up here somewhere. And again, if this takes forever, we're just gonna skip it. There it is. If we just look down over here and fall off before we get it. Come on. Maybe you can't go on the tip there. Do we just go on the side of this thing? Oh yeah, we just go on the side. We don't have to go on the tip. Whew. Okay. That was a thing this episode. We got a lot done. Did we earn some new milestones? No, that's Verdent Glenn. Serene Deluge. Nothing... Oh, there's something new. We earned the trail length from hidden puzzles. Nice. And we earned 3,000 sparks from action puzzles. Nothing new in Shady Wildwood. Alright, let's turn this in. 10 hidden pentats. That is... Oh my goodness. 5 matchbox and 5 match 3. This might be appropriate for next time. But anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Here's our stats, as you can see on screen. I am updating save stats right now, so I can pull in the new ones. So the numbers will update in 3, 2, 1. There we go. And our new numbers are... 2612 out of 3397 in Serene Deluge. That brings us to 76%. That is an increase of 79 puzzles, or 2% for this episode. Good stuff. Our new total puzzles is 14,165. Heck yeah. Only 38 puzzles to go, and we're going to be at 2,000 puzzles to finish the game. To finish all of the hot puzzles. Pretty exciting. Also, as of this episode, or as of this save stats review, we currently have 6 out of 8 puzzle radars for Serene Deluge unlocked, so pretty good. Verdent Glenn and Shady Wildwood have the same number of radars. They have 6, and they're both sitting at 5 out of 6. So, looking good. But anyways, next time's going to be a Verdent Glenn episode. So, I hope to see you then. If you're enjoying the series, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I will see you next time. Bye! Okay, sorry, I just, saw this over here and I couldn't resist. This is just gonna be a ye old, simple grid of connect all dark cells and no 4 in a row. Let's see. Let's just do this. Okay, that's it. See you next time.